Hello and welcome back to Purposeful Woman podcast. And today we have my dear friend Claudia Muehlenweg. Claudia is the founder of Holistic Vision LLC and creator of the Naturally Clear Vision Method. Always hated her glasses and has made in her mission to help others see clearly naturally, just like she has done. Claudia is a sought-after international speaker and workshop leader. She focuses on finding the root cause of her clients' blurry vision instead of using symptomatic treatments like glasses, contacts, or surgery that can actually make their eyesight worse in the long term. Wow, such an interesting topic, Claudia. I'm so glad to have you on Purposeful Woman.
And I'm super happy to be here, Viktoriia.
We met with Claudia, oh my gosh, years ago. And I've been always asking, come on, let's go. And it's never been a time. And now she's finally here because I really love her vision. And I would love for her to share with you her story and her vision. So Claudia, always tell us your story. How did you start what you are doing right now?
So yeah, I got my first pair of glasses at age 3. And, like any kid, I hated the glasses. And once I got into school, I was bullied and teased and I was really miserable. I had no friends. And I don't know, it was kind of an interesting story. But what happened is I got rid of my glasses at age 15. In hindsight, I know I started playing handball. I was outside, far vision, like catching the ball all the time. And my life changed for the better. Like boys told me you had pretty eyes. And then in my high school years, my vision got worse. And I was so afraid of being back in glasses that I did everything. I found a book on vision improvement and everybody thought I was crazy. You can't improve your vision. That doesn't happen. And I managed to do it. And then in my late 30s, I was back in glasses. So I did it twice, basically, long story short. I did it twice where I got rid of my glasses and I just turned 60 and I haven't worn them in almost 20 years.
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. So how long has been doing what you're doing?
So I've been teaching the natural vision improvement since 12 years. But like I said, my story, like vision was a topic for me since childhood, basically, because I really wanted to see, I didn't want to have that handicap of glasses.
Beautiful. So what would you say, and I know, you have a business and I've watched you through creating and building what you have right now. Like what if you come back and what advice would you give yourself?
What advice would I give myself? Trust your instincts, because I knew there was something wrong with glasses. And I noticed that more as an adult when I was back in glasses, because every time I took them off, my vision was worse than it was before I put them on, right? I had blurry vision, I put them on, but then afterwards the blur was so much stronger. And that didn't seem right, because if it's a treatment, right, for your vision, it should make it better, not worse. And so I don't think there would be anything different in terms of the work I do. I think it would be more like trusting my instincts to do this sooner, teach this work sooner and not wait so long and be in a career that I really didn't enjoy that much.
Beautiful. Awesome. So what would you give like top three advices for like what is the top three mistakes that people are making with their eyesight, with their visions?
I think one mistake is to believe that the doctor knows best, the eye doctor, and especially optometrists. And optometrists really have a business selling glasses and contacts. It doesn't mean that they're all evil people, no. But in the end of the day, it's like a restaurant makes money on drinks. The optometrists make money on selling your glasses and contacts. So that's a mistake. And often they prescribe you overly strong glasses, which is almost the second mistake. I find that almost all of my clients wear glasses that are too strong, and studies have shown that they actually make your vision worse. And then I think another mistake, maybe that's mistake number 2, is to believe that eyesight can only go downhill, that, especially when you get older, you're in your 40s, 50s, there's nothing, your vision, there's just glasses are just normal. That's just, everybody has to wear glasses. And then the third mistake is really to believe that glasses, contacts, and surgery are the only option to improve your vision, because at the end of the day, they don't correct anything. Like I said, they actually make your vision worse and create dependency. So that's, I would say, is like the biggest 3 mistakes.
So what people can do to improve their vision?
So first of all, like I kind of touched on this a little bit, where are the weakest, like, first of all, do anything you can do safely without glasses. And if you do need glasses, wear the weakest strength, because diopters, and I don't want to get too technical, but diopters can only correct you for one distance. Let's say you're nearsighted and you wear glasses because you're nearsighted, you get measured at 20 feet distance, but now you sit in front of a computer for like 10 hours a day at 2 feet distance. That prescription is way too strong and will make your vision worse, like really fast, because looking close up is actually more effort for the eyes than looking far away. That's another mistake that I see is light. Our eyes are the organs of light perception, and light sensitivity is often connected with so-called refractive errors like nearsightedness, farsightedness, or astigmatism. So reducing your light sensitivity, because our eyes actually need sunlight. Sunlight is actually really good for the eyes. There is always exceptions, extreme conditions, certain eye conditions. I want to make that disclaimer. But generally speaking, we do need sunlight in our eyes. So I advise everybody that doesn't have those conditions to go without sunglasses. And that's what I started doing like over 20 years ago. And then resting your eyes, that would be my third tip. Like resting your eyes, like you rest, I'm standing right now at my desk, but I'm not going to stand at my desk all day long. I sit down, I rest. So simply, if you're listening, simply closing your eyes, you can rub your hands together, and then you can place your cupped hands over your closed eyes. We call that palming, and it's just basically a way to give your eyes, like a little warmth, darkness, a little mental break too. You want to think of something that makes you happy. Don't think about your shopping list. So it's kind of a meditation, but also for a rest for your eyes.
I love it. I remember when I had, at the end of the day, I knew I had a Bell's palsy, but my eyes started to what is it called? Tearing up. I called you and it was like, Claudia, what do I do with my eye? Like it's crazy, it's tearing up, and like it's just so uncomfortable. And Claudia told me to rest, to do some movements with my eye, and it's really helped. I felt so much better for a few hours, but my condition was not about eyes. So I fixed it for a little bit, and it's really, really helped to just rest my eye. And I went to outside and been on the sun. So absolutely.
And you do really something automatically that's really good. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but you blink a lot. And that's another thing that people with poor vision, they tend to stare, like they don't blink. So blinking is just another thing that we do automatically, but like breathing, we can do it a lot better.
Yes. Okay, so blink more. Cool. Well, and the last question is not even a question, it's a filling the blank question. I would like for you to filling the blank for me. If you really know me, you will know that I am blank.
A driven woman with a big heart and a big mission.
Yes, you are. I love it. Awesome. So where our audience can find you, and I know you have an awesome gift, so tell us all about it.
Yeah, I have a free guide. I call it 10 Habits for Healthy and Happy Eyes, and that just gives you 10 simple strategies. And one of them, there's a couple of them I mentioned already, like go naked. I call it go naked, kind of smirky, but go naked, go without glasses, the palming, the sunning, which is a specific sunlight practice. So all those things are in that little gift. And it's just easy things you can do. And it has a little cheat sheet at the end where you can just print it out and has all the 10 habits on one page.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Claudia. Thank you so much for coming over and sharing your wisdom with our audience. And if you're watching or listening to this podcast, go down below, you scroll down below and you will see a link to this episode page. You will see video and transcribe if you just want to read it. And as always, so help us to rate and review and subscribe, send messages to Claudia if you heard her and you feel something resonated with you, if you want to thank her, so please do so, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. And if you love this episode and you would love to see more of that, click the subscribe button to Purposeful Woman Podcast. And don't forget to text us to stay in tune with the Purposeful community for awesome tricks by texting to number +1 401 399 4105. And we will link descriptions in the episode to all of that we mentioned today. Bye. Turn your one day to day one with a purposeful day.